So, season of the Plunder. Let's talk. Okay, season of the Plunder. Okay, where do I begin? Let's just talk narratively. This entire season was about us chasing Aramis. If you don't remember Aramis was our enemy in Beyond Light. You know what? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however long it was. Remember at the end of the campaign, she pretty much froze, the darkness consumed her and froze her still forever. And then she randomly comes back all these years later, and now here we are today. So, it's about Nezarec. What we are doing is going to collect Nezarec's pieces to have, while Aramis is also trying to collect them for her own evil self. If you want to get the full breakdown, just go and watch Evase or Modeling Games or Bife, whichever one of those, alright? I'm not going to break down every single piece of this for you, but that's pretty much the gist of it. We're trying to stop Aramis. So, in stopping her, we're collecting all the relics, aka body pieces of Nezarec, each week for 8 weeks. So, when you put that in perspective, for 8 weeks, we spent chasing this bitch we froze 2 years ago. And at the end of it, she ends up getting away. This is what's pissing me off about this whole seasonal thing. Each season feels just like a cock tease at the end. We do all this shit. It's this big lead up. We end with this really cool cutscene, and then it just ends. Nothing gets resolved. It just ends. And then we're just left sitting there just going, well, now what? So here we are in Season of Plunder. We stop Aramis. She gets on her ship, flies the fuck away. And then we're just sitting here going, okay. Granted, we got the relics. We got all 8 of them. And now they're just chilling. So you're probably thinking, oh, well, clearly something's going to be done with these 8 relics, right? No. They're just sitting there for Mithrax and Ido to just, you know, look at and talk over and study. Which you don't see in game, by the way. They're just going to be just sitting at the helm for the most part. Nothing's going to happen with it. And that's Season of the Plunder. It's that. All this lead up to nothing. Again, it is just a straight up cock tease. And every season is starting to feel the exact same way. It's just like, it's a build up to the next season, which is a build up to the next season, which is a build up to the next season. There's no conclusions. And this is getting super annoying. And that's why this season, I know for them, they may have said, this is the season we're looking forward to the most. Why? I'm gonna be real. It sucked. This was probably the most boring season that I've experienced in Destiny 2, to be honest. And I went through all of them. But this speaks to a bigger problem, which is this: the whole seasonal thing itself is worn me thin. It's not cool anymore. It's not fun. Not to mention, you're stopping the seasonal storyline content halfway through the season, which leaves the other half of the season for nothing to do. Even Drifter said it in his own cutscene. He's just like, hey man, nothing else for you to do but sit there and enjoy that treasure and just chill.
Yep, nothing for you to do now but lay back in that big old pile of pirate treasure you got. You deserve it.
Even he's telling me there's nothing else that's left. And that sucks. That sucks. So I want people to understand something. I love Destiny 2. I do. I love Bungie. I do. But that doesn't mean that they can't receive criticism. So for the asshole that's going to be in the comments saying, well, why don't you go play something else?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
Fuck you!
And fuck you too!
Well, fuck you too.
You know what? Fuck you too.
Everything can be criticized, and this season definitely should. So narratively, gone. It's okay. We had a really dope cutscene at the end with Mithrax and Aramis. It was predictable as fuck though, and then it just ended. So now, the only thing this season really amounted to, for me personally, was Arc 3.0 and King's Fall. Arc 3.0 was great. No complaints from me. I love Arc 3.0. It's extremely fun to play with. King's Fall, I've done the raid like what, 2 or 3 times now. I enjoyed myself. It was fun. But that was it. It was just King's Fall and Arc 3.0. So then you're asking, well, shit, there had to be more than it, right? No. The catch crashes were okay for like a day. The expedition, that shit was fun for like 10 minutes. And that's pretty much it, man. That is pretty much Season of the Plunder wrapped up in a nutshell. But in reality, do you really want to know what Season of the Plunder was? Weapon crafting. That's it. This should have been called Season of the Weapon Crafting, or this should have been called Weapon Crafting Simulator, because that was the only thing that was worthy to do this season, was to just be a madman playing the same shit 18,000 times to collect red borders, or I'm sorry, to hope you collect red borders. And that's another issue in itself. You know how boring it is having to keep playing the same shit over and over to just get red borders, maybe? You know how long it took me to get 5 red borders to do the BXR Battler? It took me 69, I'm gonna say this again because my last video, it took me 69 Dares of Eternity just to get 5 of those. And I'm a madman for doing that. I should have stopped fucking forever ago, but I didn't. But that's the whole season. It's just that. And I have never been more upset at the end of a season than this one. And I don't think I'm alone. I think a lot of people are just like, bro, you mean to tell me we spent 8 weeks chasing this fucking 2-year-old enemy for her to just get away? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. It's crazy, right? Now, again, I love Bungie, I love Destiny, but if I'm gonna be honest, I'm over the seasons. I'd rather go back to getting full DLCs to where I can play them shits for like a month or 2, do all I need to do, have everything finished, and then I can go on and worry about something else. This seasonal shit of coming back every Tuesday for something so just minuscule and just boring is not the wave anymore. It's not. So we have one more season left before we get to Lightfall, and you know what? It's probably gonna be the same shit. You know what's probably gonna happen? Aramis is probably gonna show up. She's gonna show up to the Elixir Quarter. We're gonna be friends. Cause that's the other thing that's pissing me off. Look, another rant. This is like a small, like a rant inside of a rant. Why does every villain have to have sympathy? Like, you remember the day when we would play video games and you played against a villain and he was just an asshole? That's what I miss. But no, now every villain we play against has to have some sympathetic story, and now we gotta be cool with each other, we gotta be friends, and it's just like, that's every season of Destiny. It's just like, bro, I don't want to be friends with everybody. Why can't somebody just be an asshole? Huh? Like, why do I have to feel sorry for everybody we fight against? Some people are just dicks, and that's just life. Their backstory means nothing. They're just an asshole, and that's okay. I wish we could keep it that way, but no. Now Aramis is going to be on our side. We're going to feel sorry for her. I'm pretty sure Savathun's going to be over there too, because you try to make us feel sorry for her in Witch Queen. I don't know, man. I don't know what Bungie needs to do. I don't know what they're going to do next season. If Aramis is going to be there, and then we're going to revive Nezarec, and all of a sudden Nezarec is going to fucking fly off, and we're going to not be able to finish him off. Pause. And he's just going to get away, and this is another, yet again, conclusion to somebody else just escaping, and we're sitting there with our fucking thumbs twiddling, just chilling. Like, that format is old. I'm tired. We have got to do something else. So, me looking forward to next season? Not really. And as a content creator for Destiny 2, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm just gonna be real with myself. Nobody's watching my Destiny 2 videos. I'm just gonna be honest. And I think a lot of it has to do with this seasonal content just not being good. and that's kind of an issue for me. So what am I gonna do going forward? You are gonna see a lot more variety gaming coming from me. I may put out a video every now and then of Destiny if it's something that's worthy, but I'm tired of trying to force it. No, you are gonna see a lot of variety shit from me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know to be prepared. Some of you may stick around, a lot of you may not. But that's just life, man. I can't keep forcing myself to keep playing this game while I'm just sitting there bored, and it's starting to show on my content when I do that. And I'd rather not do that to you. That's what sucks. So going forward, there's nothing left to do this season. Therefore, there's not really any videos for me to make unless some secret mission happens. That's pretty much all I'm gonna do. But my final thought, Bungie, I hope you say this at the beginning of every season, oh, this season is gonna be the best season yet. You said that last season. Narratively, last season was pretty good. But overall, it was just an okay season. This season, narratively, and overall, it was just bad. So, I can't wait to see what you do next season. I know we get a new dungeon next season. I mean, that's something cool to look forward to. But overall, man, nah, bruh. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. If you disagree with me, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I'll accept it. But just understand, like I said before for the third time, it's okay to criticize Bungie if you want to. They're not perfect. A lot of people aren't feeling this season. I'm one of them. And that's okay. We can just try again next season and see what happens. But yeah, hit that comment section down below, guys, and let me know how you feel about this season. I'm sorry this is a rant video. I didn't want to do this, but this season just like was the most underwhelming thing ever, and it just hurt my soul. I swear, if we revive somebody else next year and chase them for 8 weeks again, I'm gonna be so upset. But anyway, appreciate you guys for watching the video. I thank you guys for sticking around me, the few that did. I appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you for if you shared my videos, any of that good stuff. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm just warning you ahead of time. It's not going to be a lot of Destiny content. It's going to be a lot of variety games that I'm going to be playing. So I hope you stay along for the ride, and I hope you enjoy it. That being said, guys, I love every one of y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all. And yeah, man, I'm out.